So, the four maxims of reality, as in what we tend to use to guide us when we're doing research. The first and most obvious one is follow the money. The second, everything is 180 degrees from the way that the construct presents it to you. Third would be the higher the office of whoever concerned, the more important it is that they be compromised. Thank you. The more important it is they're compromised so that they can be controlled. And the final one, the lie is different at every level.
Compartmentalisation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we say the lie is different at every level, what we're talking about is what the private knows is completely different to what the colonel knows. And in between there's a different story as you come through the ranks. And the same thing applies as you go through the commercial pyramid system.
As people, we're offered many things, and one of the things we're offered by the state, which must state what it's going to do, what its plans are, so that's why it's called a state. State states what the state's purpose is. In their rules they say that persons can vote, and
when you say their rules, I mean, that's a little bit kind of...
Well, the rules of the state. The rules of the state.
Rules.
The state rules, yeah.
They just dropped the E off the front of...
The Acts of Parliament, you know, the stuff... We vote for people, apparently. And they suggest laws. And one of those laws, rules, acts, is the Representation of the People Act. And in that, I've looked through it and I can't actually see the word people mentioned other than in the title. As soon as the Act starts off, it goes into person. And then you look at section 202, which is the general interpretation of that Act, of the words used in the Act, and it tells you what a person is and what a voter is. And it's not people. It's something completely removed from reality, and it's the name that we're given. We're all given the name. That's the person. That's the it's a corporation, unincorporate or corporate association. And the voter is a person who votes by proxy. So it's really steps away from reality.
Twice removed.
Twice removed.
Twice removed.
It would seem, from any reality, any form of reality. And I think this is one of the greatest weapons that's been used against people by those who wish to.
Those who would be king.
Those who want to control.
Yeah. The pen is mightier than the sword, but it really isn't, because they just come along and kill you anyway. I don't know. I'm being...
Yes, yeah. Well, you know, they threw me in prison.
With them, isn't it? So we have actually...
Well, you register to vote.
Yes, but you have to register with...
No, the register to vote. It's an important little two, that is.
Yes, no, I understand, but I mean, going back to the meaning of the word register,
okay,
as in transfer of title ownership,
yep.
Then what you're actually doing is abdicating your vote, because you're...
the suggestion is there is a vote.
Yes.
For a start,
so that
there is a vote.
At that point, you vote. It's not when you walk into a polling booth and decide which wing of the bird you want to vote for. What you've done by registering is to agree to be governed by the parliamentary system.
Well, if you agree to be a voter, then you are a fictitious thing anyway, aren't you? It's all fiction.
You have to be, according to the Representation of the People Act.
Yeah. And if you're a person, you're fictitious, and the whole system's sort of a fiction anyway, isn't it? So
I think Parliament, this parliamentary the whole system, it is required, and it's an annual requirement that they ask the people if they want to carry on with the system.
the electoral roll. Yeah.
And the registration of voting is their way of saying, do you want us to carry on? And if you read the form, I believe on the form where you actually register your name and somebody signs a form, on it actually says, if you register you can vote from this address.
That's right, so you've done it.
So as
You
soon
completed
as
your
you
vote.
register, you voted, that's it.
Yes.
You voted
It's
for
not
the
that, it's
system
not
to
the
be-
polling.
You voted for the system.
All you
basically.
can vote for now is these other companies. Was it called Labour and Conservative?
And that's
Well,
where,
yeah, well,
and that's where
exactly
division
that.
comes in. That's
That's-
where they divide.
It's not really,
Hence
it's not,
the word religion.
it's not voting. You don't vote at a polling station.
No, sorry, no. You choose.
You're
your colours.
polling, you're being polled, you're being asked, here you are, here's a bunch of colours, which do you like best?
Yeah,
Take a bet.
What's your opinion?
Because,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah. That's
because
true.
you've already said that we
so the
can mess
deception,
about
the fraud, really, is the
right
fact
there.
that
It's
the
right there.
dear people who are going to that station to vote, they think they're voting.
It's already been done.
So all those people are unsuspecting about it.